And who am I? That's one secret I'll never tell. The only one. XOXO Gossip Girl.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to take professional Instagram pictures at home by yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be at home. It could be any remote location, but I'm going to be letting y'all know like some of the little tips and secrets that I use to get high quality Instagram pictures. First things first, you pick out the perfect setting. Now in here, there's like many different places that I can go. But the reason why I say pick out the perfect setting is because the setting will always define the mood of your picture, and it's gonna make your content look extremely professional. Now the second thing you wanna do is bother your ugly ass big sister because what are those? Now let me stop. Okay, so Ashley's taking her pictures first. I'm gonna kind of show y'all how we set up the camera. I don't know why I still have her in the frame and she looks so mad. Okay, so now we're about to set up the camera. So there's actually like a built-in remote on the phone. If you have a VPN, you wanna make sure your VPN is cut off. Cut the camera on, of course. And then pretty much you just connect it to one of these. So I'm gonna go to the Wi-Fi. First things first, you connect the camera to the Wi-Fi. As you see, it says the same, it's like the same setup, whatever.
There's a camera.
And then Imaging Edge is the app. The app is Imaging Edge. Sorry, I don't wanna like zoom through everything, but you know that the camera is connected when it highlights orange. Like it just flashed orange, but we have to wait for it to do it again. Sometimes I just press start. And there you go.
Cool.
So now, we have our duffel bag full of changing clothes and accessories, and then I have a tripod, but I'm probably not gonna use the tripod.
Yeah, we don't know if we can use it because my security is insane.
Yeah, I don't need them tripping, and then I have my shoes or whatever. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so Ashley is not gonna be using a tripod, so I'm actually gonna be holding the camera for her. But since the phone is connected to the camera, she's gonna be able to take her own pictures. I'm just gonna be here holding it. But with my pictures, I'm gonna hook it up to the tripod, so I'm gonna just give y'all some B-roll of how we're about to do this. And this is the camera. This is the camera. This is the flash, big flash. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One, two, three. It was the fake smile for me. Ready? One. Why are you saying? Because I was looking at this thing over here. One, two. The mirror and me will never get it right, baby. You said what? The mirror and me would never be able to get that shit right. 1, 2, 3. I would have to take a picture of you in the mirror. I think I might want you to come closer to get my hair. Chelsea is actively trying to get the best shot right now. She's literally walking over to adjust the lights. It's giving her. Okay, so this is actually the third location. I've basically just moved everything outside, and now I'm going to take the pictures alone with no help. So you're just gonna see me setting up the tripod, and after that I'm just gonna hook the camera up to the tripod and turn the camera sideways to get the perfect shot for Instagram. I didn't include a screen recording of the Imaging Edge app because I basically did it in the clip before, and I'm also going to do it in the clip after this. But I'm just showing you guys how I set up the camera and how you're capable of taking your own pictures literally with just the remote from your phone. Okay, so I went ahead and just brought the camera inside because I wasn't feeling none of the pictures that I took outside. I'm still gonna show y'all those clips, of course, but let's just go ahead and do this inside. This is just gonna be some behind the scenes. I have my camera set up on the tripod. I have the ring light. So this is a more realistic setup, and then I'm going to make sure I screen record everything. And you see this is like a one-man show. So let's go. Now we are moving on to the most important part, and I want you guys to pay close attention because I'm just going to show you how I edit these pictures. These are the before versions of the pictures. As you can see, I look kind of white in it, like my skin tone is just not really there because the flash is like a very bright white light. So I'm going to head over to the Facetune app and just fix a couple of things on this picture because I really don't like the background either. And everything that I do on these pictures is going to be the same thing that I do on the other set of pictures as well. So now that we are into the Facetune app, I'm going to basically just select the picture that I want to edit first. So the first thing that I want to do is actually turn the brightness down on this picture, and you see I'm not gonna push it too far. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit because like I said, I was looking a little pale. So once you turn down the brightness, then afterwards I'm gonna add a little bit more color to the picture, and this basically is not adding color to me, it's just making the colors that are already present pop more. So it's just gonna enhance everything. And if you ever want to do a before and after, those two squares at the bottom of the screen, you just click it and it just shows you what differences you're making. So the next thing that I'm going to do is basically press the auto function. I'm not sure what the auto function actually does, but to me, it just smooths everything out. Like even if you have a crease in your makeup, it just smooths everything out, and it's very, very, very natural looking. So now I'm going on to the next picture, and I'm pretty much gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna fast forward this part, but in just a second, stay tuned because I'm actually going to vanish some of the things that are in the background. Like as you can see, my phone is still on the table, and I really don't like that. I like for the background to be very clear. So yeah. Okay, so in order to make those items vanish, you wanna go to the patch section, and then obviously zoom into the picture so you can get like a more clear view. So I'm basically pressing the vanish mode and just highlighting exactly what I want to vanish, and boom, you see that cell phone is completely gone. Now I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look perfect, but that's not something that people are going to actually notice in the picture. You know, like when you zoom back out, you basically don't see anything. So that's basically what I was going for. It helps out a lot, like a lot. So I definitely did do that on every single last one of my pictures. So I don't know if this only just bothers me, but being able to see the ring light in the background is just so cringe. So I did the vanish mode thing with the ring light as well. I don't think that it made much of a difference, but obviously to me, like I said before, it makes a difference that I can see. So of course, you just want your pictures to be as clean as possible. That's one thing that I've learned, and that's why I said at the beginning of the video, the key to having the perfect picture is to have a very clean and perfect background. And literally, even if you were standing in front of a white wall, that's still a clean and perfect background. You never want your background to be chaotic, because a chaotic background basically takes away from the picture itself. So ladies, just make sure to keep it very clean. As you can see, with me editing these pictures, they still look extremely natural. I'm not really making drastic changes or anything. This is just more so fixing the lighting, fixing things that are unwanted in the background, you know, things of that nature. And guys, I'm pretty much going to wrap it up in just a second, but another thing that I like to do sometimes is I like to use Lightroom. Lightroom is by Adobe, so it's very professional. I don't like that picture, by the way. But yes, so I'm in Lightroom, and sometimes I like to get the before picture and put it through Lightroom first to see if the after looks better than the result from the Facetune picture, if you get what I'm saying. So that's just something optional that I do. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's just like an extra step. But in most cases, if I have a picture that comes out too dark, I will put it through Lightroom and I would do the auto effect, and it'll fix my skin tone. It'll fix everything, like basically the overall lighting and everything. But I didn't necessarily use the Lightroom versions of these pictures for my Instagram post. I actually used it for the pictures that I took outside, because obviously it was a little bit darker outside. So yeah, that's just something that if you guys want to do, you could go ahead and do that. But that pretty much concludes the video. I would love to give you guys more tips and tricks, but as for now, this is all I know. This is all I do. I don't do too much to my pictures, mainly because I don't know how. So I guess this is for beginners. Both of these applications are free, as well as the Imaging Edge app that is also free. So this is just, you know, basically what the baddies do. And a lot of women use Facetune. Pretty much probably everyone on Instagram use Facetune. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, and any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. But if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. The thumbs up does matter to me. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and when you do subscribe, make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you can get notifications every single time that I post. Also, guys, don't forget to follow my Instagram, because you can see all of my pictures, not just these pictures. But yes, follow my Instagram, subscribe, and do what you do. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.